What is up, beautiful souls? If you've been pulled to this reading, whether it's a thumbnail, a title, or it fell on your feed, or somebody shared it with you, I'm going to ask that you trust that there's a message in here for you. My puppy does too. Come here, Yoki. Let's just begin. I'm going to tell you I'm going to keep it real with you. I actually went to go record this yesterday, and the message just didn't want to come fully through. So that too can contribute to this, even with my puppy like barking. I'm not going to restart this. We're going to do this in one go. Maybe there's something trying to come through to you, and there's blockage happening. Because when I went to go do the reading yesterday, the message just was incomprehensible. But I will tell you immediately what is coming through as I've sat in this meditation now for a good 24 hours. Some of you may be mathematicians, into finances, students, accountants, because one of the first analogies that came through as I was sitting in meditation was recognizing like 2 plus 3 does not equal 4. And you're trying to get to 4, not 5, or else vice versa, or else it's this like algebra, right? Trying to find X and Y, but have yet to master that. Moreover, and with that, that's what I mean. There's like this subjective, non-subjective feel. What are we doing? Oh, he wants his bone. You little baby. It also has this, so the other analogy that came to me was you can't force a square peg into a round hole. In addition is just recognizing grace for where you've come. Forgiving yourself for what you didn't know, right? In the quote of Thomas Edison, like, I didn't fail 10,000 times. I only found 10,000 ways that didn't work. I'm lighting up. This is where you're at. It feels like a breakthrough is on the verge. And when I say breakthrough, I feel like it is on the tip of your tongue. You know when you know a word, but you can't think about it, but it's right there? This is the breakthrough I am feeling for you, my loves. We're going to go ahead and start with prayer, and then we're going to go into the tarot. I'm going to ask a few more questions, dive deeper, and then we'll finish with another oracle card to bring this full circumference. So let's just begin. Calling in the love that we are, the light that we are. Archangels, ascended masters, Holy Spirit, higher self. Spirit guides, only that the highest love. Guide and coordinate. I feel like there's a lot of ancestral support guides here. Let's begin. I want to welcome you to or back to the channel Crystalclear. Here I do readings for the collective. I also have started a podcast. This is just a shindig. So I invite you to invite me into your world, especially if you use Spotify or Apple, which is a very organic, very slow growing channel. But if you do use those platforms, please consider joining the tribe in those communities. We talk all things spiritual. Getting caught up in the challenges is where our growth is, but we forget that because it's very, very real. Or you can just stay and hang out here. The Emperor just came out. I don't know why that. Maybe it's because of the red. I'm wearing red. Caught my eye there. Anyway, here on YouTube is also where you're going to get your readings. So make sure you do join the tribe one way or the other. I'll put the links in the description box. And let's begin. I want to just kind of know the current energies, where we are at with you. Kindness, grace, wisdom for past experiences. Recognizing that not all things are traditional. Some things have to be the unorthodox way. Bring this together. I feel like you are coming into your masculine energy this week. And you're letting it dominate. But before you do so, it's because and I feel like you're kind of moving into action, into doing, to executing. We have the Empress as the underlining energy and the Queen of Pentacles out here, the feminine energy, both in reverse. And then we have the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles, which I'm reading this really like going back to what I was saying, like you can't fit a square peg into a round hole. I feel like some of you guys have been trying to do things in a traditional manner. Like trying to follow instructions. And you're reflecting on that, and that hasn't really worked for you. That almost feels like a contradictory energy, but I'm being asked to trust it. For others, I kind of feel like the Hierophant in reverse could be a divorce or a separation of some sort, but it's got you in contemplation. You are reflecting on where you're coming from, or where you are. I feel like you're feeling a bit imbalanced in your feminine of just soft discipline or just being, but you are ready to execute with the King of Wands. And when I look at him, he is taking the will. He is claiming, like, from here on out, we're going to do it my way. Very predominant energy, very confident, assertive, and bold. Again, this is not about gender, it's about the energies we're picking up on. The question is where are you going? Do you have that planned out? Maybe I want to ask that. Do you know where you're going after you're done contemplating? That's just it. It's like that, trying to get through a breakthrough, contemplating, reflecting with that Seven of Pentacles. Tell me a little bit more about where this King of Wands is headed. I feel like that's your energy, current energy. You're going, I'm sorry, I don't mean that. Clarify one more. Thank you. Going nowhere real fast. And I say that, it has to clarify the King of Wands. It comes with a Chariot in reverse. Clarified with a Page of Cups on its side. Debating whether or not to move forward with a offer of love, creativity. It could be something that, this is general, guys, so it could be an idea that is amongst manifesting. Maybe it's that breakthrough of truth trying to come to light. I feel this, so I'm feeling with this King of Wands is this itch to move forward. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's go. But you don't know where you're going. And even though you're ready to put the metal to the pedal, you're going nowhere real fast. Because I don't think this offer, whether you're contemplating an offer, a creative endeavor, hasn't come to full light yet. And underlying energy is the strength. And I feel like that's because partially I'm feeling with this that you haven't found your footing just yet. That's why I read with this. Interesting. Somebody maybe a Leo. We are entering into Leo season. On the cut is the death. Death and strength. Those are two very, very powerful cards. That is transformation, but transformation is not easy. In order to transform, it's the cliche analogy, right? The caterpillar in the cocoon before it realizes that, so I just saw the butterfly that is starting to break, or when the crystalline, it starts to, you can start seeing through that crystalline and you see the wings, but it's not out of the cocoon yet. So let me ask this. What does Spirit want you to know? If Spirit could talk to you right now, what's the messages? What does higher perspective, awareness, messages from your guides? All that. I feel like there's definitely more than one. Whoever I'm speaking to, whether it's a multiple of people I'm speaking to or one in particular, many, I feel many, like I just see it, like, oh, okay. If you break that crystalline cocoon too fast, you damage the life in that cocoon. Everything has a season and a reason. I don't feel like, though you are itching at the bud to go, you're not fully ripened yet, is that word. You're not fully developed just yet. It's not to say you're not going to be, but I say that because I feel like for what Spirit wants you to know, whatever it is that you're going through, you will find victory. However, I don't think that you found your there's still epiphanies, lessons, things to be discerned. Because, so whatever this was, right? This is like, I feel like this one right here. This is the Five of Cups on its side. It is almost that breakthrough that okay, 3 cups are down, but I've got 2 other cups. I'm sure I've got 2 other cups. Maybe you can't see the other 2 cups, but something within you is that tip, that truth that's on the tip of your tongue. You just can't remember the words. You can't remember the algorithm. This analogy, guys, because we have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords, both coming in reverse. Being brought back to here, non-orthodox ways. Maybe you're trying things unorthodox ways. You're trying to be creative in problem solving. Or maybe you're not, because it's from Spirit's point of view, right? Maybe they're asking you to be a bit more creative and think outside the box. Maybe you're being a little too stringent and too stringent about trying to gain a grip on this truth or insight. And if you look at this Knight of Swords, he's being strategic. It's a game of chess, but it's coming in reverse. But regardless, the victory is yours. I really feel like it doesn't. What is fated for you, what is your destiny, won't pass you by. Let me ask this then. What is the piece of advice? How would Spirit, higher self, ask you to proceed in this moment? Okay. I'm lighting up. I haven't even got the full message. Be patient. Your ships are coming in, though you don't see it because it's an underlying energy. I think what Spirit wants you to know, the piece of advice. I feel like you're acting awfully independent right now. Right? I'm doing things my way. We're gonna doing things my way. But Spirit's advice, maybe doing it your way has got you really up in your head. This independent, very independent energy also comes with the Knight of Wands in reverse as well. Going real fast, nowhere. Going nowhere real fast. But what you don't know, I don't think you see, that yes, your ships are coming in. We have the Three of Wands underneath, right? But things are turning in your favor. And I think this is going to actually involve, maybe it's time to look for some help outside of yourself. I say that because we have the Lovers. Now, Lovers doesn't mean you have to go find love, or if this has to do with relationship. Lovers to me is somebody that you have a bond with, that you can trust. I'm hearing interdependence. You're not dependent on them. It's not codependence. It's not about your independence. It's interdependence, like a collaboration between two beautiful souls that are going to help you. Moreover, trusting, because things are about to turn. And I don't know that it's turned just yet, or else if you are so far, or maybe the energy is turning in your favor. But when you're over in this energy, you may not fully recognize it yet because you're so stuck. Eight of Swords, right, is like in your mind, worst case scenarios, like looking. Also, I'm drawn to this. In the Wheel of Fortune, here, there is a bird, as an eagle, actually. Yeah, I think I'm talking, somebody's got a strong Leo, or there's maybe a Leo coming towards you. Because I see a lion yet again. Or maybe it'll just happen this Leo season as we're entering it. But so birds and feathers always represent spirit, like you're divinely guided. Higher point of view. They're looking in and saying, hey, the wheel is turning in your favor. And there's support and there's guidance and there is help. You don't have to do this on your own. It's really how I feel with that one. Thus, that brings me to my next question. While I was shuffling before, we're going to ask about your environmental influences. The world just came up. The split. I want to know about your environmental influences. Good. What's going on around you? The people around you? There's a lot of energy. Yeah. Don't push anything right now. Don't push against that cocoon. Don't try to break it before it's ready, because you have a wish that you want. I think there's stability. There's something, but it's going to come in the non-traditional way, and it's going to be slow and steady. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. What's interesting about this Knight, right? The Knights are slow, like the Knight of Pentacles, he's the slowest in the deck. But what's interesting, I see a wheel, which tells me, going back to that original download, right? I've only tried 10,000 ways that don't work. I have not failed 10,000 times. Maybe it's not about getting in the vehicle and going. Maybe it's finding an alternative route. The horse. Wow, I feel that. You guys need to think different. There's a different route being asked to taken. And I think that route is going to ultimately lead you to your full stability, the ultimate happiness. For who I'm reading to, I really think family, home, love is something you cherish, is of your utmost priority, highest priority. But right now you don't feel like you're victorious. And right now, I don't think that you, as of right now, I don't think that you feel like you are victorious, or that maybe you can rely on anybody. Because it's the Six of Wands in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. Sixes may be significant to you, but the equal give and take, the reciprocity is not there. Reciprocity. I always struggle with that word, guys. I don't think right now you feel like it's there, but I think, because it's interesting, the Knight of Pentacles fell out on top of the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. So I think once you realize that, okay, the orthodox soul, the way I thought, the way I'm following the instructions, the non-subjective way of moving forward, maybe you need to get creative. And don't rush it. A horse can actually go really quite fast, right? It may not go as fast as a vehicle, but once it starts galloping, it's also this freedom. It was trying to say, though, I'm sorry, I got totally straight. That landed on this. Right now in your environment, you may not have people that you can rely on. But once you find a different route, this even could be, oh my gosh, an earth angel is being sent to help you. That's very specific, but you're going to have to look up and get out of your head and see an alternative. I say earth angel because there's angels on. No. Supposed to be an angel. Anyway, I just saw that as an earth angel. There's somebody, I feel like there is guidance, help. Again, Spirit's got you. You are very supported during this time. Don't push on the cocoon. Look up and find a different way. Because the ways you've been doing it hasn't worked. I think you recognize that. Maybe you don't recognize that. Maybe that's the energy I was picking up on earlier. It was hard to pin this all together. I'm going to ask what you can expect in the following intermediate time while you're waiting for this cocoon to fully break through. Again, I keep on seeing I see the beautiful wings within the cocoon. So it is crystallized, beautiful, crystallizing, beautiful, breakthrough happening. Trying to get out, coming out. What can you expect in the intermittent future, in the interim? Trust that this process is going to happen. We have the death, justice, and then Ace of Pentacles is also, oh my goodness, and I should just stop right there. And the world. Underlining energies that are influencing this. Justice is happening for you equilibrium that you may have not ever, that you feel like you are currently not receiving right now. It's going to even be better. It's better than what you could imagine. And you will break through this cocoon. That transformation is underway, and it will be your graduation. And once you graduate, comes with that Ace of Pentacles, a brand new tangible beginning that will ultimately lead to the final legacy. This is just happy home, happy family, trusting. And I don't know how that happens. I don't know, and I don't even know, or else that stability, the ultimate stability that you are looking for. And that's happening in the interim, if you will, because you're also learning to balance, to alchemize your situation and your energy. Your nervous system is being regulated. And again, you are so divinely supported by your ancestor, your guides, your angels. I have all these birds right here. And you are doing the work. You are turning the water into wine, wine into water. You are discovering just how powerful you are in this moment. And what you're looking for is on its way. Even though you're itching at the bud. Take that energy. I feel like take that energy and you gotta think outside the box. Be unorthodox about, maybe it's time to be subjective about your thinking. Perception is a funny thing, right? Let's finish with the Oracle card and we'll bring this full circumference for you guys. If this has resonated in any way, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Share with somebody that may need it. Drop me an emoji if you would like to help the channel grow. Get the message out to the right people. But above all else, also, please join the tribe. I love watching our community grow of soul brother and sisters, the energy. And know that these energies are intimate. I don't take them lightly, and I'm always just full of gratitude to provide a message. We got 2 postcards that came out, so we're going to read them. I'm just being asked to trust it. The first message. Dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspirations might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits of spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so, so loved. And the other one. Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others, the truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results. Let go of your fears and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You'll be happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the result, miraculous. Miracle, miracle, miracle. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. You are magic. Yes, you are. change your energy a little bit. Shift your perception. Know everything is coming for you. Stay in your integrity. Things are going to shift. I have so much love for you. Thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy. And until next time, wishing you guys love and light. Namaste.